I live here in Nashville. I want to tell you where I'm usually at. I was in northern Indiana a couple weeks ago, not doing comedy, just sightseeing. And I drove past a prison there. I wasn't going to prison. I didn't know there was a prison around until I saw a sign. This is a real sign out of nowhere. Medium security prison nearby. Do not pick up hitchhikers. Okay. I've never been in charge of security at a prison, but that sign does feel like they're saying, look, they're getting out, all right? And it's happened a bunch. It's happening right now. We don't know what to do. We're only a medium security prison. Why don't we put it on y'all a little bit? Stop picking them up every time. Let them walk. We're in northern Indiana. They're not going anywhere, right? Let them get tuckered out. And by the way, no phone number to call if you see a hitchhiker. No follow-up instructions. They're just like, stay vigilant, because they are. That's honestly too much. That's honestly, yeah, it's. Thank y'all for being here, man. What a night. Happy to be here in Nashville, man. Happy to be. I never know what to wear on stage. I overthink it a lot. I was looking at my closet. I have two sections in my closet. I have the clothes that kind of fit. And then I have the clothes that, you know, one day might. And, you know, if I wake up and everything's different, I'll be good to go. I just leave them in there for hope. I have all these shirts that I really like that don't button the way I'd like them to. So I never wear them. I said to my wife, I told her that, and she goes, you know, you don't have to button the shirt. So it's been a good year. I mean, I doubled my wardrobe immediately. I didn't know you were allowed to do this. This is crazy. If I find out you don't have to zip up pants, it's over, dude. I'll never buy clothes again. I've been married 3 years now, and I love being married. When I'm on the road, I see men talk to women in the wild, and it's crazy. I was checking in at a hotel. Woman behind the counter, very pretty. And the guy in front of me is being a creep. I'm watching him. I'm 20 feet behind him, but I can hear it go down, right? He's checking in, and the woman goes, do you have any preference of what floor you stay on? And I swear to y'all, this guy leans forward. He goes, what floor are you staying on? She goes, I'm not. I work here. I don't stay at the hotel that I work. Do you think I'm a guest just chipping in down here in the lobby? Is that honestly how you think we staff this La Quinta? You think you gotta be the lifeguard tomorrow? I don't stay at the hotel that employs me, you moron. So he walks away, tail between his legs, rightfully so. Now I'm up next, right? I saw the whole thing go down. So I was like, okay, I'll bond with her over what a creep the last dude was. So I'm checking in, and she says, how many room keys do you want? 1 or 2? So I go, how many room keys do you want? And she did not get the reference at all, dude. I looked way worse than the first guy, if I'm being honest. The look on her face, she's like, they just keep coming in today. I mean, is there a creep convention in town? What's happening here? I feel good, though, man. I had been sick for a while. I came down with something. I was sick for like 2 weeks. I had to go to urgent care here in Nashville. I don't know if y'all been doing urgent care. Go check it out. It's fun. I like it in there. It's better than a real doctor. I think there's no ego at an urgent care. That's what's fun, you know? Nobody in an urgent care is like, this is where I thought my life would be. And I like that. That's actually a good feeling. You go to a doctor's office, they talk down to you, right? Diplomas on the wall. They're like, I went to school. I know everything. Urgent care is like, do you have $40? Let's figure this out together. We don't know any more than you know? Let's put our heads in a room and let's tackle this sinus infection as a team. And that's fun. There's camaraderie in an urgent care, you know? I don't know if anybody's qualified, and that's a rush. That's a fun way to spend a day. You know how you fill out all your info in the lobby on like a clipboard, and then they take you to another room and act like you never did that? So the nurse comes in, we're face to face, she's asking me questions. She goes, what are you in for? I said, my nose is clogged. She said, you been taking anything? I said, just Sudafed. And she goes, oh, can you spell that for me? I was like, Sudafed? I maybe could. I would like you to take a stab at it, though, right? Feels like something you should know. I know y'all share a lease with a T-Mobile store, but this feels like day one stuff, honestly. Look, I've been taking ibuprofen as well, so maybe I sounded that one out. You can write that down phonetically. I'm being mean, but they hooked me up. They gave me a steroid shot. I don't know if you've had a steroid shot. They are awesome. I don't know what's in them. It works so quick. I don't know why they've been hiding these. They should do a lot more steroid shots. That should be the first thing they throw at you when you walk in, you know? Just go around the waiting room, just give everybody a steroid shot and be like, we'll see who needs to be here in 5 minutes. Most of y'all be feeling better than you've ever felt in your life. They got me. I felt good right away. I had some other medicine I had to get. I don't even know what. I had to go to the pharmacy to get it. They didn't have it at urgent care. I had to go to the pharmacy, another place, across town. I know that's how it works, but I don't know why we're all okay with it. You know, there's plenty of room. Just keep it there. Why do I gotta go off campus to get the medicine? You know, no other industry in America works like that. Can you imagine you go to Jiffy Lube and they're like, you need an oil change. We don't have any oil here, but if you take this piece of paper to Walgreens, they'll get you oil in about an hour, you know? You'll see it immediately, but it'll be an hour before they turn around and hand it to you. You ever see your bag over their shoulder? You're like, can I just reach out and grab that real quick? It's gonna be an hour, so. I was in there a while. She goes, it's gonna be about an hour. Feel free to walk around our store. I was like, really? Are you sure? Thank you. You ever walk around a pharmacy indefinitely? There's weird stuff in there. There's aisles none of us go to because they're not on the way to anything fun. Go check them out. There's cool. I bought a knee brace. I didn't know you were allowed to get a knee brace off the rack. $29. It's pretty good. I don't need a knee brace right now, but y'all see me, it's coming. I want to have a starter when that day comes, right? Breathe Right strips, I was trying those out. Big advocate of those. You know a Breathe Right strip? It's a little sticker that you put on your nose and it just, even if you're breathing good, you could be breathing a little better. You ever throw on a Breathe Right strip just to power through the last few bites of a meal? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Just open things up. Some of y'all have never breathed, I can tell. You don't even know what I'm talking about. You're living life at 60% nose. You could get to 63. I wear them all the time. Only at home, though. That's a home thing, isn't it? Some things are home things. I thought that would sound more profound than it did, but I saw a friend from high school at the grocery store. I hadn't seen him in 15 years. We caught up, good conversation. I get back to my car. I adjust the rear view mirror. I see myself. I had 2 Breathe Right strips on my nose that I had forgotten about. He didn't bring it up a single time. He did ask how I was doing a lot. You sure you're all right? I'm doing great, actually. Just 2 Breathe Right strips crisscrossed on my nose, which I do recommend. If you're doing a double up, you want to crisscross to maximize the... Could be these health trends. I can't keep up. I have friends taking cold showers now. Anybody here do that? Take cold showers? Yeah, I don't know. They have hot water. They choose to go cold. My buddy's very into it. He goes, you know what it is, dude? It's a mental thing. That's what it is, man. It's a little hurdle you got to jump, dude. When's the last time you woke up and did something you don't want to do? That's what it is. It's about doing something you don't want to do. When's the last time you did something that you don't want to do? I was like, I'm having this conversation right now, but I said, I'll try it. I tried a cold shower. It was not long. It was the shortest shower of my life. I went back to my friend. I said, I can't do a cold shower, man. He goes, well, your mind is weak. I hate to tell you that, dude. If you can't do a cold shower, you got a weak mind. I was like, man, I think my mind's the strongest. Because I can't convince it we need to do this, right? I'm in the shower, I make it cold. My brain's like, dude, nobody's in here checking on this. Just lie and say you did it later. That's a pretty good point. I will do that. So I'm not doing cold shower. I do take care of myself. I try. I've been trying. I eat a lot of Tums. Tums are very good. I don't know if you've had Tums lately. They've gotten, last 10 years have been special. It's borderline top 5 candy in the country right now. I give it out on Halloween. It's gotten so good. They just came out with orange cream. I don't know if y'all get the same emails I do, but new flavor just dropped. It's orange cream Tums. Half of them are orange, half of them are cream. And then you can kind of mix and match. That's what Tums does. They let you decide, how strong do you want to go, right? You can go all orange today, live it up. But at some point, you got to go all cream. Is this relatable? What I do, I got a system. I do 2 orange, 1 cream. I put some M&Ms in there, shake it up. It's good. It's tearing me up, but I'm enjoying the ride. And they could have made Tums a pill. Remember that. There are antacid pills. Tums could have been a pill, but they were like, nah, our customers are gonna wanna choose something. So we might as well make it delicious, which they did, and I appreciate that, Go get some tonight if you don't believe me. Good gas stations got it. I love a good gas station. There's a great gas station by my house. I'm in there all the time. I talk to the employees. They know me. This just happened. I was in there. I had a weird thing with the woman, the cashier. I bought a beer at the gas station, and the cashier goes, when's your birthday, honey? And I said, November 13, 1991. And she goes, oh, my daughter's on the 1st. But, different year. So you're telling me nothing? Is that what you're... I said 3 things and 2 of them don't apply to your daughter who I've never met. What do you want me to say to that? Get her in here, dude. Are you kidding me? I gotta meet this girl. November? What? That's insane. Get her in here. I didn't know what to say. I just said it's a good month. That's what I said. It's a good month. And I've been thinking about her ever since. I'll be honest. How often is she saying this to people? Is it 1 out of every 12 customers that come in? She's like, I'm about to blow your mind. You know my daughter who you don't know? Same month. Different year. You can get a good hot dog at a gas station occasionally. I'll try a hot dog anywhere. I had the best hot dog of my life. You'll never guess where. Seattle, Washington. Anybody heard of it? It's a big city. I went to a baseball game out there. I left the stadium. There's a hot dog stand right outside. So I walk up. I said, I would like a hot dog. And the guy goes, what do you want on it? And I was just I wasn't ready to answer that. So I was, do it. I told the guy to do it. And he looked like he'd been ready for somebody to say that. He goes, my friend, I got you. And I watch him. He takes the hot dog bun. This guy starts putting cream cheese on the bun. I was like, you're crazy. Why do you have that back there? That's not even a hot dog ingredient. Did you bring that from home? You can't use home stuff at a restaurant. Some things are home things. Remember that? Was that worth it? Nope. He goes, my friend, trust me. And then he starts putting browned onions on top of that hot dog. I go, there's no way this is good. It was the best hot dog I've ever had. I've thought about it all the time. I think about it all the time. I've told a lot of people about this hot dog. I've evangelized this place all over North America. If I find out you're going to Seattle, I'll send you the coordinates of this hot dog stand. That's the impact it's had on me. Anyway, the whole reason I bring that up is because a few months ago, this is 2 years later, I'm back in Seattle. I went to another baseball game. I didn't care about the game. I left in the 2nd inning. I'm trying to find that hot dog stand, right? And it's in the same spot. And I walk up, I promise y'all, same dude from 2 years ago. I'll never forget his eyes. And I look right at him and I go, hey, dude, you're not going to remember me. Well, it is a big day for me. I I've been thinking about you for 2 years. You changed my life in 2021. You won't remember this. I came in, I think I was in a mood. Maybe you were in a mood. I don't know. I said, do it. You did it. You put cream cheese on a hot dog. I've never seen that before in my life. Can you do that for me again? He looks at me all weird. He goes, my friend, are you talking about the Seattle dog? And he points at the menu above his head. I didn't see the menu 2 years ago. There's one item on the menu of this hot dog stand. It's the Seattle dog, a hot dog with, you guessed it, cream cheese and grilled onions. It's the only thing this guy makes. He makes one item all day, every day. I've talked about it for 2 years like he invented it for me. It's the signature hot dog of the city. I've recommended it to people from Seattle. Do you know how stupid that makes me look? To recommend the signature dish in that city? That's like if I went to Philadelphia and I was like, yo, dude, I found this spot today. Y'all should check it. This dude put cheese on a steak sandwich. I know it sounds crazy. Just tell him I sent you. He'll do it. He'll hook it up. Shouldn't be having hot dogs. I'm 32 years old, relatively healthy. Just had that confirmed at urgent care. But I have things I'm too young to have. I have sleep apnea. I gotta wear a CPAP machine to... Thanks. We gotta stick together out here, man. I clocked you when you walked in. I'll say that. I knew I had some kinfolk out here. These people don't get it, man. We gotta plug into a wall to sleep. Think about that. We need electricity to dream. There's stuff you can't do, right? My buddy invited me camping. He's like, you want to come on a camping trip? I was like, do you want to carry a car battery through the woods? Because I need an outlet. When I got diagnosed, I had to go to a sleep doctor. He told me, Aaron, don't worry. Sleep apnea is not always weight-related. Oh, neat. Is it weight-related for me? For sure. But, yeah, I'm just saying, I thought you'd find it cool. Not everybody earned it. I'm not embarrassed. I don't care. I'm 32. I'm married. I'm not trying to impress y'all. I'm trying to breathe. I don't even know if it's my fault. They say head size is an indicator. If you have a big head, you probably have sleep apnea. So, yeah, y'all don't have to look around right now, but at some point tonight, peek around your table. You know, I walked in the sleep doctor's office. I got a big head. He sees me. He goes, bingo. I was like, dude, my head is big. Here's how big my head is. If I like to wear a hat. I like to wear a baseball hat. There's only one brand of hat that fits my head. It's a New Era 5950 snapback hat. Y'all know a snapback hat? Snaps in the back. On a good head day, I could maybe get one button to snap, and it doesn't want a button, dude. It's like, I'll click on there, but I'm not gonna be good, and it hurts, and I gotta take it off when I eat. Because if I get chewing too hard, you ever see a big dude walking around, his hat's just blown out in the back? Let that guy live his life, dude. He feels the wind blowing on his neck. He knows what's happening. But I gotta get it together. The big reason is any day now, my wife and I are gonna have our first baby, which is very exciting. Any day now. It's a girl. We found out it's a girl. We saw an ultrasound today, actually. It's pretty crazy. That kid's coming in. It's starting to show up. I know that sounds stupid, but the first ultrasound is pretty weak. I think they do it too early. I lied and said I saw it. I didn't want to be the only one in the room that couldn't see, you know. The whole room's oohing and on. I'm like, all right, call her up. You know? The nurse goes, she's waving at you. She's waving. Is this one of those 3D where you have to back up and then it shows up? Finally, I go, oh man, she's gorgeous. And then I was driving home. I said to my wife, I got to level with you. I didn't see a thing on that screen. She goes, me either. I was like, okay, cool. Glad we printed it out. Just sent a blob to the family. Here it is. It's coming in now, though, man. She's got toes. It's pretty crazy. We're moving right now. That's the big project. We're moving to a bigger house. We got a realtor to sell our old house. She told us we got to get our house livable. Yeah, I've lived there for years. She's like, we got to get it to where a person would want to be in here. I get it, but oh God, that hurts. I'm not going to miss our neighbors. I've never talked to the neighbors. Is that weird? Y'all hang out with your neighbors a lot? They close their blinds pretty quick. And I respect that, you know. My wife wants me to meet him, so she's at work. This is a few weeks ago. I'm taking out the trash. The guy next door to me, I assume he lives there too. He's taking out his trash. So I was like, there he is. So I go, hey, what's up, man? He goes, how about it? So we met. It's one of the better conversations I've ever had in my life. So my wife gets home, and I said, I met the neighbor today. And she goes, oh my God, what's his name? I don't know. But I love him. She goes, what does he do? Takes his trash out on time. I know that. She goes, did he buy the house or is he renting it? I go, how do you think this conversation went? I don't know his name or his occupation. How insane would it be if I did know that? How do you think I meet people in the world every day? What's going on, man? How are you? You got a mortgage? Let's get right into it, you know? I'm trying to fix the house. I can't do anything around the house. I can't do it. I don't even know the words to talk to a guy who can fix the house. I had a plumbing issue in my basement. My wall was bleeding. That's how I said it. I couldn't think of the word leak. I was in my basement for an hour going, it's bleeding hard out here. We need a tourniquet. I don't know any words, so I call a plumber. He goes, I'll be out there in a jiff. Now, I'm not trashing plumbers, but y'all know what a jiff means. 19 hours. Which is fine. A lot of stuff to plumb. I'm not mad at him, right? But by the time this guy gets to my house, it had been so long, the leak had stopped. I don't know what happened. I didn't do anything. It just, scabbed up. It's just fine. And I've been mopping up the floor, so it kind of looks fine in the basement. So now I'm trying to convince this dude I didn't make the whole thing up. He walks down to my basement. He goes, oh, you see what you're talking about. Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah. You mind poking around a little bit first before you just write it off, And then he starts knocking on the wall, starts scratching it. He goes, it's solid. I go, cool. Did you think I just wanted to hang out with you in my house today? I didn't make this up, right? Now we're just two men looking at each other in my basement. It's kind of an awkward impasse between two adult men that, I'll be honest, look a lot alike. Finally, he broke. He goes, I hear you, dude. All right, I hear you. Why don't I do this? I got a saw in my truck. I'll come down here, I'll cut a little hole in this drywall, and I'll... And I need y'all to know before I finish the story, deep down, I know that drywall is a type of wall. I don't know if I could pick it out of a lineup of walls, but I've heard people talk about drywall before. Deep down, I know drywall exists. I wasn't reaching too deep in the moment, though. I heard drywall. I thought this guy was mocking me. To my face. I thought he was like, you thought you had a leak? Why don't we look at this drywall? I was like, it was wet this morning, dude. About a jiff ago, it was a nightmare down here, so... He cut a giant hole, and then he just left. I go, you mind unholing the wall? This was your idea, dude. Patch it up. He goes, you can probably patch that up. I was like, I'm gonna have to get a new house. I don't even know what you're talking about. Patch it up with what? I got walls laying around. What are you talking about? I don't even know conceptually what you're asking me to. I go get a wall? Cool. Home Depot, one wall, please. Again, some good tape. The big project now, this has been like a 2-year saga, is I have a shed, and I don't do a lot of shed stuff, so these raccoons kind of took it over. And they're just in there, and I got to get rid of them. I don't want to kill them, I want them to die. So, don't be fooled by a raccoon. I can tell a few of y'all are. I know they're cute, and they have little fun hands. And you see them and you go, oh, they're robbing me. But they bite. And they have rabies, all of them. They're actually, this is serious. They are the second leading cause of rabies in the world. That's not true, but it feels right. I don't like these raccoons. Cute and dangerous. Weird combo to me. They're like the opposite of a possum. You ever watch a possum? Possum does good work, dude. It eats snakes, it eats ticks, it can't carry rabies, but, you know, we're all adults, let's agree. It's the ugliest thing you've ever seen. It's backwards from a raccoon. I would never say God made a mistake, but, you know, I'm gonna ask him about it. I don't know what happened that day. I want them gone, so I called a friend who knows about this stuff, right? I said, how do I get rid of these raccoons? He goes, you trying to do it the easy way or the hard way? And I was like, boy, I don't know. Maybe easy, just for giggles. He goes, all right, all you gotta do is put a little wolf urine out there. I don't know if y'all can guess this about me by now. I don't have a lot of wolf urine laying around the house. I didn't hunt growing up. I didn't know that was a commodity. I'm like, wolf urine? You telling me to hunt down I'm terrified of raccoons, buddy. You want me to pin down a wolf and get its urine from it? Where you? He goes, no, dude, just buy some. I was like, oh, yeah, we're going to different stores. I've been shopping my whole life. I've never bumped into some wolf urine in the checkout line. Where do you get that at? He goes, I got a guy. Well, I'm gonna pass on your guy, you know. I've never bought wolf urine before. I don't know if I want to buy unregulated, just hand-jarred, artisanal wolf urine from a stranger. And then I don't know what to do. How do I deploy it? You want me to just walk around my house like a priest? I go, I can't believe I'm saying this. What is the hard way, man? If the easy way is the urine of an apex predator, what in God's name is the hard way? He goes, well, you know how raccoons don't like cucumbers? Nah, I didn't know that. I haven't been hanging out with them or anything. Does y'all know that about raccoons? They don't like cucumbers. That's good info. What do I do with that? Go to the farmer's market? Get a big one, just wait till the sun goes down, just come out swinging. He goes, no, dude, you don't hit them with, they don't like the smell, just plant some. So, that's the hard way. Start a garden. And I don't know how long it takes cucumbers to grow, but evidently one day these raccoons will come out and be like, you know what, let's get out of here. I didn't know they were these type of people. It's my least favorite vegetable. I go, I appreciate your candor, man. I'm not doing either of those solutions. Is it possible to split the difference? I know that sounds nuts, but is there a medium difficulty solution? Is there something between wolf urine and cucumber farming? Is there something in the middle that I can do? He goes, you got a crossbow? I was like, no, I don't think so. He goes, I got one. I said, what are you proposing? He said, I'm proposing you text me your address, you cash at me $300, and you leave the house for a few hours. So he's there right now. we will see when I get home. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Hey, everyone. Hello. Good to see you guys. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Thank you for being here. I am thrilled to be here. I am so thrilled to be here with you guys. But to be fair, I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old, so I'm thrilled to be literally anywhere at all. I'm just fired up to be outside. Good to see people. Let's do cocaine tonight. Who gives a shit? I got fentanyl test strips, so we won't die, maybe. I don't care. I don't care at all. I'm convinced nobody parties harder than the parents of young children. Truly. Partied very hard in my 20s, very hard in my 30s, but that felt infinite. There was no sense of urgency. Now I treat every outing like a jailbreak. I'm just like, barkeep, Pour IPAs in me until I fall over. And they're always like, get out of here, you sad dad. You're making everything about this place less cool. And I go, fine, I will get out of here. But I want you to know, not 6 hours from now, I will be bludgeoned into consciousness by two bloodthirsty, ravenous ape boys who will beat on me for the next 12 hours. Because somewhere deep inside, they sense the key to their survival is defeating me, and they're right. I can't see daylight for 17 years, so fight me, fuck me. Either way, I feel nothing at all. But other than that, 2 kids is super chill. You guys should totally fucking do it. It's super easy and chill. In case you couldn't tell from my cardigan, I am here to talk about fatherhood tonight. Because I got 2 now. Second one, conceived and born during the pandemic. Yeah, thanks. That means my wife and I, we took a look around at the state of the world, like what we saw. We were just like, yeah, let's double down on this. Things are going great. Let's put another one out there. I'll never forget the moment we decided we were in the backyard because that was all we were allowed to do by the CDC, and it was just the height of the George Floyd protests, and there was a police helicopter flying overhead, but you couldn't even look up to see it because literal ash was raining from the sky from, I can't even remember which wildfire it was that season, and America was as divided as it had been since the Civil War, and I just thought to myself, you know what'll fix this? Another white dude. Yeah. Yeah, let's just throw another white dude at the situation. Honey, finish up your Chablis and get inside. Tonight is about solutions. I do feel bad for my second son because he's getting that second kid energy from the parents, you know, and that's something I understand because I'm also a second kid, and there's nothing wrong with me. I don't have to get on stage night after night for the approval of drunken strangers. I'm fine, no lasting damage. But that first kid, parents know this, like, you have that first child, and you've never seen anything so amazing in your entire life. They're just so unique and noteworthy. You're floored by them constantly. I remember my first son, his first solid food he ate with any regularity was bread. He loved bread. And my wife and I were fucking gobsmacked. We'd watch him eat bread, and we're just like, look at him. Look at this little baker boy. Look at him. You can tell he's got like a preternatural taste for it. I can see it. He's gonna grow up, and he'll be like a world-famous baker. And people will travel for miles to sample his muffins and cinnamon rolls. It'll be like Tartine in San Francisco. And they'll have to wake up at dawn to line up around the block for a chance at his morning buns. And we'll visit him at the bakery. And we'll be like, do you guys mind if we cut in line? That's our son in there, the baker. And they'll be like, oh my God, go in. Little baker boy. It's our little baker boy. New kid, loves meat, can't get enough of it. Just pounds it into his fat cheeks as hard as he can. Are my wife and I having conversations about him owning a food truck or being an artisanal pit master at some barbecue place? No, we're just screaming at each other. It's like, you can't keep musket packing this kid full of carnitas. He's gonna shit through another sleep sack. That's 4. I'm not made of sleep sacks, I'm not. Oh, great, he's fucking walking now. I guess I'll just follow him wherever the fuck he goes. Get the dog's leash. I'm tying him to the coffee table. I need 1 hour. I'm going nuts. Of course, it's not easy on the firstborn either, you know? Firstborn, it was just them and you and the mom, the Holy Trinity, close-knit unit. And we had that. And then we just dropped a new one on him. Like a mixtape. And we're like, guess what? We love this one just as much. What the fuck are you gonna do about it? And he's like, talk like Ryder from Paw Patrol for 6 months? We're like, touche. very annoying. Did not see that coming at all. It's excellent psychological warfare. I've seen more Paw Patrol in my life than I ever anticipated. I've got sophisticated opinions about Paw Patrol at this point. Mayor Goodway, underwritten character. Mayor Goodway, she's got this chicken she keeps in her purse, Chickalata. And it's just like a substitute for a baby, because what does any woman want? A baby. That's all any woman could want. She is a woman POC mayor of Adventure fucking Bay, and yet they've reduced her to a menopausal cliche. It's lazy writing. And the Paw Patrol, man, they're all militarized and weaponed up. They got too much fucking gear, you know? I'm not into it. They need to defund the Paw Patrol. That's what I'm saying right now. Did you guys see that episode where they shot that unarmed black teenager? Fucked up. Fucked up. I'm gonna wait for the trial, but the footage is very damning. Just move some of that money around, put something mental health. Lord knows Humdinger could use it. That joke's for 19 people. I think my eldest is gonna be a good brother, though, because he has empathy, and that's everything, right? If they don't have empathy, they're a serial killer. That's how it goes. But he's got empathy. If the little one's sad, he seems sad. Okay, pass the first test. Not a serial killer. He has a little baby voice that he uses just with him. It's very cute. It's just a voice exclusively for him. I think he's gonna be a good brother. However, I keep catching him saying fucked up shit. He'll say things like, I don't like anything. Yeah, that's pretty concerning. I don't love anyone. I want to live by myself. And I know he's just repeating what he hears me saying. But when it's coming from a 3-year-old, just, buddy, too real. His name's Malcolm, and he's very buttoned up. He's kind of a shy little guy. I mean, at home, we get wild together, and he's a normal little kid, but out in public, it's very fastidious, you know? It's as it should be. And I forget that other kids aren't like him. You know, so I was dropping him off at preschool, and I was saying goodbye to him, and I was like, goodbye to you for the day, Malcolm, and he's like, farewell, Papa, and everything's just right in the world. And then this other little boy, Logan, comes running up, and Logan, he's wild. He's not like Malcolm, he's a wild child. Logan comes running up, and he latches onto my leg, he hugs my leg. And I was like, get the fuck off. What are you doing? I like mine, get the fuck off. And Logan looks up at me and he just goes, you're cool. You ever not realize how badly you need to hear something till the exact second that you hear it? I was like, do you mean that, Logan? I always thought you were cool, man. Day one, I saw that Denver Nuggets beanie. I was like, that kid's cool. That kid's cool. Here's how mean I am to myself. I hadn't even made it to my car before I had this thought. I just thought, he just hasn't met a lot of people. He'll figure it out. He'll figure it out. I'm not cool. I'm 42. I should have an investment portfolio and khaki pants. And instead, I'm just like, now that Tom DeLonge's back in Blink-182, there's no reason for me not to just drop out and follow him, right? When you're a comic and you tell people you're a comic, they want to tell you jokes, and that's terrible because they're always racist. But when you're a comic and you're a parent, a strange thing happens, which is that your children make friends, and the parents of said friends want their kids to tell you a joke for your approval. And I didn't see that one coming at all. That's a new twist on a least fave. Other day again, dropping Malcolm off at preschool. It all goes down at preschool for me. It's the only thing I do. dropping him off at preschool, and I see these parents kind of clock me with their little kid, and they come running over with their little 3-year-old Jameson. That's a real name, because they're fucking alcoholics. This is our little boy Jameson, and that's his brother Bushmills. His older sister, Four Locos in the car. She's like 10 years older and weird, so we keep her in the car. And they're like, Jameson, it's the comedian. You want to tell him your joke? And this 3-year-old's like, no, I'm good. They're like, Jameson, tell him your joke. So poor little Jameson, he starts stammering. He's just like, what is a ghost? What is a ghost's favorite? What is a ghost's favorite fruit? What is a ghost's favorite fruit? And I go, I don't know, Jameson. What is a ghost's favorite fruit? And he goes, blueberries. What the fuck do you want me to do with that? You want me to do a backflip over Jameson's pun? I was like, Jameson, we're gonna punch it up a little bit. Why don't I ask it to you? He goes, what? I go, Jameson! What is a ghost's favorite fruit? And he's like, and I go, peaches. Because they remind him of how his dead wife used to look so forward to when peaches would come into season every year. She couldn't wait for late August, early September for that first bite of a ripe seasonal peach. And she would take that bite and she would smile so big that he would swear to God you could see the little girl in her face as she smiled. Even as an old woman, she would take a bite out of that late August peach and she would smile and he could see the little girl that she once was and the fact that she's dead and he's dead and yet they're still not together in this strange post-mortem plane reminds you that even the afterlife is cruel. Have a nice day, Jameson. My eldest, Malcolm, he's going through a big animal phase. He loves animals, very into them, and he'll sit there reading books about animals, and he knows all the sounds they make. I'm pretty sure he's a genius. Except the other day, we're going through a book of animals, and we get to the giraffes, and my son goes, hey, Dada, what's the giraffe say? And I realized I have no fucking idea what a giraffe says. And I looked at my wife, I was like, do you know what a giraffe says? And she's like, I got nothing. And that's when we realized no one knows what a giraffe says. They don't teach us what giraffes say. And then we hit upon the fact that this is our opportunity to teach our sons whatever the fuck we want for when it comes to what a giraffe says. And I don't want to give you guys the wrong impression of me as a parent. I'm going to arm my children with the accurate information they need to successfully navigate society. But what kind of comic would I be if I didn't throw my son one curveball and just see how many years I could keep him swinging at it? So this isn't even a joke at all. This is a straight up truth. My wife and I have been teaching our sons that giraffes say, Hort! Yeah, H-O-R-T, Hort! And we're telling them they scream it because it hurts them so bad. But that's just one of nature's very cruel, strange truths that giraffes excruciatingly scream, Hort! And he 100% believes it. Anytime a giraffe comes up anywhere, he's like, giraffes, they go, Hort! We're like, yes, they do, little buddy. You go tell all your friends. We go to the zoo, he's sharp. He knows when the giraffe exhibit is coming. We haven't even rounded the pachyderm house. He's horting the whole way out of excitement. School groups are looking at him weird. It's hilarious. I gotta tell you guys, I am living for the day. I'm straight up living for the day when the bubble bursts. When they teach giraffes in school. I don't remember when that was. What were we, 5, 6? Malcolm goes into class and the teacher's like, all right, guys, you probably already know all about these animals, but we're gonna deep dive a little bit today. Behold, the giraffe. And Malcolm's in the back like, hey, I got this one, everybody. Hort! And all the other kids are like, what in the actual fuck is happening right now. And the teacher's like, okay, Malcolm, well, you've clearly tested into the wrong class. Let's get you into these back hallways with the would-be NFL players. Have a nice life. And the fragile house of cards that was his 5-year-old world crumbles beneath the lie that was Hort. And he comes home from school that night, he's in tears, sobbing. He's like, nobody said that drafts say Hort. They said you guys just made that up. What the fuck? And we're like, first of all, pretty glad we taught you to swear so young. You're nailing it. No notes. Second of all, in our defense, I do believe there will be a day when you see how funny this is. It's not today. 100% not today. Think we can all agree upon that fact. Not today. But perhaps on your college admissions essay, this was the hurdle that you had to surmount. I don't know. There was a pandemic, and we were drinking every night, and we were so bored. And he's like, would you lie about anything else? We're like, no, buddy. Definitely not, dude. We shot you straight the rest of the time. Promise. All right, listen. I'm not entirely convinced kangaroos say boing boing. It feels kind of like a lazy myth perpetrated by Fisher-Price, and honestly, probably racist in a way I don't understand. Second kid loves trucks. Very into the trucks. He's a veritable truck nut, you might call him. Really into trucks. And he doesn't have the language to explain to us how much he is into trucks. So he does something, I can only describe it as worshipful. The term adulation comes to mind. He'll see a truck and he'll go, ah! Ah! And if the truck moves, he'll move with it. Ah! Oh, you are my new God! I worship thee, truck! So we're like, Jesus, this kid loves trucks. Let's get him trucks. We got him all sorts of little toy trucks, and he'll sit and he'll play with them for hours, you know, on the carpet. It's just a little boy playing with his trucks, and it's beautiful. It's a Norman Rockwell painting. But it's also so heteronormative. Yeah, and it's 2023, and you're talking to a pretty woke-ass dad. And yeah, he might be into trucks now, but what if 6 months from now, he wants to have tea parties or dress up as a princess? Meanwhile, Dad's been shoving trucks down his throat since day fucking one, like the patriarchy would, goddamn. I was like, I gotta diversify this kid's toy portfolio. I'm gonna get him a doll baby. He can play with the doll baby. He can play with the trucks. He'll learn that Dada loves him regardless. So I'm at Target looking for a doll baby for my truck-loving son. And I think when I thought about this transaction, which I didn't, not even once, but I imagine, if I pictured myself picturing it, I imagine myself just buying a white doll baby, because that's how much of a fucking problem I am. And I'm walking through that aisle at Target. It's the United Colors of Benetton. They got black doll babies, they got Asian doll babies, Hispanic doll babies, Native American doll babies, and I just start going down the rabbit hole. I'm like, oh, of course you just think they only have white doll babies, you straight white piece of shit. You're the fucking problem with this country. I'm just like this Ouroboros of liberal guilt spinning out in the Target aisle. I'm just like, what kind of doll would Rachel Maddow buy? I don't want to do the wrong thing. I just want to be a good dad. So I decided I would get him a black girl doll baby. That's a voice that's very underrepresented in our society, I feel. It's certainly a voice that's underrepresented in my all-white household. So I got him a black girl doll baby. Her name's Gabby, and he fucking loves her. Yeah, he loves her. And he reacts to her as if she were a truck. Oh, yeah. He sees her across the room, he's like, Gabby! And just goon walks over to her, starts hugging her, rocking with her, and then he just starts petting her hair. As hard as he can, he just starts petting her hair. Which, if you've ever met a black woman in your entire life, you know the one thing you should never do, under any circumstances, is touch her fucking hair. Especially as a white man. That is rule number one, non-starter. Do not touch a black woman's hair. And I'm worried that in my sincere desire to be an enlightened parent, I've reverse engineered the most socially tone-deaf white man of all time. Of all time. Like 20 years from now, my son's gonna be driving down the street, see a black woman with beautiful hair, and be like, oh my God, and just like Tokyo drift his F-350 across the intersection. Just run up to her, it's like, your hair, I gotta touch it. she'll be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And he's like, no, it's cool, we're good. I had a doll baby growing up, so we're good. We're okay. She'll be like, we're not good at all. It's condescending, it's possessive. My hair is not yours to touch. You need to back the fuck up. My son will be like, I'm hearing you. And I want you to know that you are in fact heard. But do you think we can table this for just like 5 minutes? I just saw the coolest cement mixer. I know there are a lot of people in the crowd tonight that don't have kids, and I can hear them right now being like, is this guy really gonna talk about his kids the whole fucking show? And I am. But let me offer you some advice that I wish someone had offered me before I had children, because I didn't know this, which is this. When you're traveling with your family, when you have children, and you travel with said children through the airport, you can be randomly selected by TSA, who will suddenly decide to start peppering your children with questions to make sure that you are not kidnapping them. How fun's that? And I didn't know this was even a thing until it happened to my little family at Denver International Airport. We're traveling through the airport, ready to go. To give you an idea of my son Malcolm's desire to talk to strangers that day, let me explain to you his outfit. He was wearing headphones, not plugged into anything at all, fingerless gloves, and winter boots on a 95-degree day. I ask you, is that the outfit of a 3-year-old who'd like to dialogue with a stranger? I'd argue not. And yet, nevertheless, we're passing through security, and suddenly a TSA guy is in Malcolm's face. And he's just like, hey, son, what's your name? And Malcolm's like, Malcolm? He goes, okay, good. Is that your brother over there? He goes, yeah. He goes, what's your brother's name? He goes, Ellis. He goes, okay. Are those your parents? And Malcolm goes, I think so. Can you think of a worse answer than I think so? No is actually a better answer. No is like, it's an uncle, it's a godparent, produce some paperwork, get to the bottom of it. But I think so. That's what they've been telling me since they took me from the campsite 4 days ago. And when I say otherwise, they hit me so very hard. So I think so. And we were like, Malcolm, tell that dude we're your parents. What are you doing? Tell him we're your parents. And the guy's like, son, I'm gonna ask you one more time, and this is very important. Are those two your parents? And Malcolm goes, uh-huh. Like clearly under duress. And then they just let us through because they're TSA and they're fucking inept. TSA is like, hey, what if we took the crew of a Times Square McDonald's, put them in charge of global security? What's everybody think? Good idea or not? We get through the x-ray machine miraculously. I'm retrieving my bag, and this other dad who was in line, he came up to me and he goes, I'm not gonna lie, dude, that made me nervous. I go, made you nervous? If I don't get these 2 to Reno by Tuesday, I'm out $150K. That's my year, bud. That's my year. The exception to the rule of Malcolm's shyness is women. He likes talking to women. In fact, he'll only talk to women, which I so get. Men are the worst. If I had the option of never talking to a man again my entire life, I would take that option. But men keep talking to me, and it feels rude not to respond, so I have to engage. My son, he's under no such societal constraints. He can talk to whoever he wants to talk to, and he's decided that's only going to be women. So the other day, we were at the park, and we were playing Delivery Guys, because my son will only play working class games. Yeah. Delivery guys, firefighters, EMTs, construction workers. Some lets me know he doesn't respect what I do for a living at all. So we're playing Delivery Guys, and a woman comes running through the park, right where we're playing. She's got earbuds on, she's jogging, she's minding her own business, and my son Malcolm, he just goes, hey, you! Yeah, like real Delivery Guy energy, you know? Just cat calls her, hey, you! And she stops and takes her earbuds out. She's like, yeah, yes? He goes, we're Delivery Guys. She goes, oh, yeah? He goes, yeah, my brother, my dad, me, we're Delivery Guys. And she goes, well, what are you delivering? And he goes, we're on a break. Like, I'm not pretending to know my son's eventual sexual preference, but if he ever decides that it is in fact women, he's already gaslighting at a high school level. Once he figures out that women love it when you tell him to smile more, he's gonna fucking crush. And I can feel a lot of women in the room not liking where that joke went. But I set up the joke by saying men are the worst, and then I ended the joke by giving an example of men being the worst. So I ask you, is it the joke that you don't like, or do you just hate foreshadowing? We're done at 2, no more kids. If any of you have more than 2, God bless you. We're done. We have 2, and we're barely surviving. We're husks of people. 2, and we're done. My wife is very serious. She wants me to get a vasectomy. She is dead serious. She wants me to get a vasectomy. She's like, you gotta get a vasectomy. And I said, how am I gonna have a secret family if I get a vasectomy? She's like, quit fucking around. I want you to get a vasectomy. And I said, can't we just try anal first? She's like, fine. And I gotta tell you guys, she's been fucking me in the butt for about 3 months, and I do not know how we didn't get here sooner. You thought I was gonna zig? I zigged. Denver with the anal sex applause break. Classing it up. Go Broncos! It's the dumbest crowd. Go Broncos! A really strange thing happens to you when you become a father, which is that you just sort of drift into the background of your family and you become wallpaper. There's 4 members of my family, and I'm in 4th place. Growing up, my dad would always say, I'm the LVP of our family. And I'd say, no, you're not. You're just a fucking drama queen. But now that I'm a dad, I so get it. I so get it. My wife's happiness, my boy's happiness, it genuinely matters more to me than my own. As a father, your job is to pay for everything and shut the fuck up about it. But it really dings your psyche to go from first place to last so quickly. It really messes with your head, and that's why all of our dads were so fucking weird. Everyone in this room's dad was so weird. Growing up, my dad would get up every morning at 4 a.m. and take a bath. That's weird. That's really weird. But now that I'm a father, I've never understood anything so much in my entire life. I'm like, Dad, yes, get your fucking bath time, dude. Because you know what never asked for a piece of bread with peanut butter on it, and then when you gave it to them, said that they didn't like peanut butter or bread? The sunrise never did that, and neither did that fucking bath. Here's my thing. Here's how I've changed. Now that I'm a father, I can't talk to waiters fast enough. I just want a dialogue with every waiter. I want to see and be seen by waiters. And I was never rude before, but it was perfunctory. I was just trying to get the food or whatever. But now, I just want to talk. That's how lonely I am. Like if I clean my plate, you know what I mean? Like I enjoyed the meal or whatever, and the waiter comes to retrieve it, I'm the guy now who's just like, guess I didn't like that at all. Like, what the fuck happened to me? I used to be kind of cool. Here's my move. Here's my opening line with waiters. Here's what I do. I'll say, hey, what's good to eat here? Yeah, I put the ball in their court. Hey, what do you like to eat here? What a culinary trust fall that is. You know, it's a thrill ride. Because you have to eat whatever they suggest after asking them. What kind of fucking maniac asks the waiter what's good to eat here and then summarily rejects whatever they say? Hey man, what's good to eat at this restaurant? What do you like? Oh my God, out of all the restaurants I've ever worked at, the chef does the best fish and chips I've ever had in my entire life. Oh really? I'll get the BLT, you fucking idiot. We're landlocked, Kenny. What is the chef, a wizard with frozen cod? Suck my dick. The fuck out of here. But here's the thing, you don't even have to be at a sit-down restaurant to pull that move. You can pull it anywhere if you're lonely enough. The other day, I was at a Jimmy John's. I broke it out. At the kid working, I go, hey man, what's good at this Jimmy John's? Hey dude, what do you like at this Jimmy John's? He thought about it for a second. He was like, the chips. He couldn't think of a single sandwich he was willing to get behind. But he was all in on the chips, and everyone in this room knows he's fucking right. Those chips are delicious. They're crunchy, they're not too greasy, there's a lot of them. One bag of Jimmy John's chips is almost enough to make you forget about that photo of the CEO shooting an elephant. Jimmy John's, where the secret ingredient is ivory. I'll do it again. Jimmy John's, where the secret ingredient is ivory. That's the teaser. That's the teaser. I could feel it. Chop it up. Send it to Netflix. They'll be like, no thanks. That desire to be seen and recognized as a father, I don't think it gets better with time. I think just the opposite, it only gets worse. Because I was recently at an ice cream shop with my son, and we walked in, and the only other customers in the shop were some grandparents who had a grandchild about my son's age, and the kid working the register. And they were in line in front of us, and the little boy in line in front of us had to go to the bathroom, and the grandmother took him to the bathroom, leaving the grandfather alone, and it was this dude's time to shine. And he looked to make sure that the door had shut. And we waited till it closed, and then he just leaned in and he goes, you know, I used to work at an ice cream shop too. Yeah, Rhode Island, 1969. And the girl looked at him like, I'm 15 and don't understand what's happening right now. And he goes, let me ask you something. My grandson, he's gonna spill all down the front of his shirt and make a goddamn mess. You guys got a bib back there I could put on him, maybe try to salvage the situation a little bit? She's like, bibs? No, we don't have bibs. I could give you 100 and possibly thin napkins. And he was like, don't have any bibs? Don't have any bibs? Okay, all right. How about this? Do you have one of the necklaces with the two clips on either end that you could clip around a to-go cup and I could sort of rig around his neck like a horse with a feeding bag type scenario? And me and the girl looked at each other like, what fucking ice cream shop did you work at? That these were ever options at all. And then the grandma came out and he was like, oh, gotta go. And he like ran back. Back to the shadow that he exists in. And I so wish that grandma had not emerged in that moment so I could have seen how batshit this was about to get. It's like, you don't have the horse feeding bag thing either? Okay, all right. How about this? You got one of them mesh sacks you can put 5 to 7 to-go pints into and then string around your torso like a bandolier from the Spanish-American War? You don't have that either? Huh. All right, how about some sprinkles in the shape of various U.S. Navy ships? We'll just be on our way. No? Well, then just have the kid come out from the back, sing as Jeremiah was a bullfrog, and we'll fucking go. I thought this was an ice cream shop. And that's when I realized there's no fucking way this guy ever worked at an ice cream shop. He's just a weird old man who wants to talk to anybody. I could follow this dude around for days, and he would pull the same sad grift everywhere he went. I could see him the next day at a coffee shop. He just leans in. He's like, you know, I used to work at a coffee shop too. Yeah, New Hampshire, 77. And back then, they didn't call us fancy baristas neither. We were the Cup of Joe boys, and we didn't take any shit. Now, let me ask you a question. You still do the promotion where if the customer rips off their shirt and you pour a scalding hot pot of coffee on their chest and they don't cry out in pain, it's free? Because I accept. You know, I used to be an astronaut too. Yeah, International Space Station, 88. And let me tell you something, wasn't all kumbaya neither back then. If you saw a Ruski coming down the hallway, you ripped his helmet off and you shoved him out the exit hatch so his head would explode, because he'd do it to you if you had half the chance. January 6th. He's at the Capitol. You know, I tried to overthrow the government once too. Yeah, Oregon, 91. And back then we weren't taking selfies at Nancy Pelosi's desk. We were writing manifestos and we were blowing up post offices. Now let's hang Mike Pence. You guys call your grandpas. If you're not talking to them, Fox News is, and it's getting pretty weird. It's getting pretty weird. The best part of my day, my favorite part of every day, is bath time. It's Dad's responsibility. I take it very seriously. We use the bathtub in our bedroom, and I put the boys on the bed. I go to our bathtub, I turn it on, strip off one layer of clothing, check the temperature, take the undies off, get the diapers off, go back, check the temperature one more time. The second I've turned my back on my 2 naked sons, I turn back around, and the 3-year-old is desperately scrambling to get his nuts on the 1-year-old's forehead. And his little golem legs are scrambling. He's like, must find proper nut on forehead position. Which is crazy. I've never taught them about teabagging. He doesn't know how the internet works. He's done no independent research whatsoever. Yet somehow, instinctually, he's like, must assert dominance over smallest tribe member. Through nuts firmly on forehead, I am superior. And I hate it. I hate it so much. So the other day I was like, you better cut that out. And my son goes, why? And the only thing I think to say was, it's because you might have to borrow money from him someday. And my son goes, I thought you pay for everything. And I go, I do. But that's not always going to be the case. And he goes, why? Do you get poor because people stop laughing at your jokes? I was like, that's not what I was insinuating at all. But I mean, yeah, that is always kind of the fear, isn't it? People stop finding me funny, the whole gig's up, I can't afford for this lifestyle at all anymore. And he goes, why would people stop laughing at your jokes? And I go, I don't know. And he goes, do you think it's because they became a fan of you when you were one thing and then you just sort of morphed into this dad comedian? They didn't really sign on for that shit? I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. Nail on the goddamn head, yes. I never wanted to be one of these kids say the darndest thing comedians. But ever since I had you and your brother, it's like the only jokes I can write are about you too. And he's like, write what you know, right, Dad? And I'm like, fucking A, write what you know, exactly. And I love that this is what I know. I wouldn't want to know anything else. It is such an honor being your guys' father, but still I just worry my comedy's becoming a little bit one note. My son goes, Dad, your comedy couldn't be one note if you tried. I said, really? He goes, yeah. Look at the premise of this joke you're telling right now. You're carrying on a long conversation with a 3-year-old. You've lost half the audience at this point. And I was like, oh, at least half. And he's like, yeah, but that half that's sticking around, they're on your every word, man. They want to know how you're going to land this plane. I was like, I don't even know if I am going to land this plane. And he's like, that's what's thrilling about it. It's risque, it's provocative, it's intellectual, it's surreal. I was like, are you kidding me? That's exactly how popular comedy blog The Laugh Button described my last album. He's like, I know, I read every word. He goes, Dad, let me ask you a question. I said, shoot, little buddy, anything. He goes, what's the meaning of life? I was like, fuck. That's heavy. And honestly, I don't know if I know. I know my trick. You want to know my trick? He goes, Dad, I'd love to know your trick. I said, you find what makes you happy in life, and you go at it with everything you got. And you don't waste your time chasing after the bad stuff in the darkness. It'll find you if it was meant to, and it will devastate you. Do not waste your time going after that. You find what makes you happy, you find the light, and you go towards it as hard as you can, and you do not let the sadness of this world outweigh the beauty that is everywhere if you just try to look for it. And my son goes, Dad, that's fucking profound. He goes, Dad, you think your average comedy bro industrial complex comedian is giving their fans anything remotely that insightful? I was like, no, I really don't at all. But I see this toxic masculinity podcast circle jerk, and they're selling out theaters, and I'm like, maybe I should say something edgy, put some butts in seats. And my son's like, don't you fucking dare. Don't you fucking dare, Dad. He goes, you keep doing what you're doing, you'll sell out theaters too, and even if you don't, at least you said something interesting the entire time. And I said, son, I'm just so glad we had this talk. And he said, me too, Papa, me too. And I said, you know what? You can keep your nuts on your brother's forehead for 2 more minutes. But then it's bath time, young man. I'm serious. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you.